Alrighty, folks, welcome to tonight's coverage of the iRacing East Series Hurricane Media Cup Series here on Extreme Sim TV from Pocono International Speedway in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Getting ready to go green flag racing here in about 8 minutes. The driver's going to have to definitely deal with the tricky triangle here tonight as they prepare here in a practice. 8 minutes remaining. All these drivers out there on track right now getting ready for a tricky night of racing action for 55 laps around Pocono Motor Speedway. See the four machine out there? That's Brody Smith. Cody Smith up there as well. Let's see, we got Mr. Chris Worley right there in the six machine getting up to speed. And we're going to see here tonight, these guys are going to have to watch tricky turn number 2 all night long. You get that car in a hurry and a heartbeat here at Pocono. Again, 55 laps here tonight. All we're running. Fuel load should be somewhere between 22 and 24 laps. Maybe 25, depending. 75% fuel load. All right, folks. 7 minutes left in practice. Let's look at your points standings coming into tonight's event. Again, we've still got a little bit of ways to go before we get to the chase, but you're definitely starting to think about it here. Let's go take a look at it now. And let's take a look here, Hurricane Media Cup Series. And right now, Nick Hensler out the front. He's locked in the chase. So is Chris and Mike. Those front three that you see at 1,000 points. These guys are already locked in. Now we will take 16 drivers to the playoffs. Greg there at the first car not locked in. Zach there as well. Jason Papp, good position there. Roughly in the sixth spot. Oliver in seventh. Eighth, Chris Worley. Brody Smith, ninth, 10th, Mr. Cody Smith. Now, back here in Jeffrey is pretty good shape. Tyler, but once we get to Jeff Price, Jess Fox, Ryan Keller, Deshaun, Paul, Timothy, and Will. I think there's one man more in there that's actually missing, unfortunately. These guys have got a lot of work to do. You're right around that 16th position cutoff line. Going forward, you want to get way up, away from that, if at all possible. Got a little ways to go. Well, let's take a moment here to give thanks to our sponsors here. Of course, the new title sponsor for the iRacing East Series Cup Series, Hurricane Media, taking over title sponsor here this weekend at Pocono. And alongside of Hurricane Media, you got Midwest Motorsports Customs. Need a paint job done here on iRacing, get a hold of Midwest Motorsports Customs. They always do a great job for you. And brand new this week, sorry about their logo, I got to clean it up a little bit for them. PlanBSales.com. Go buy your diecast. PlanBSales.com. Great place to go get some beautiful looking diecast coming on board here with the iRacing East Series here this weekend. And Bottled Up. Now, Bottled Up is a podcast. I believe it's on the Android or on the Google Play Store. I believe I found it. Great racing content, a lot of racing news. Check that out. Bottled Up. Look for it wherever you listen to your podcast called Bottled Up, and you get some great racing news there with Bottled Up. And big thank you, and shout out to each one of these sponsors here. And there you have it. Now we're going to take a look, as always. Extreme Sim TV partnered with Slide Job Sales, Racing Diecast Collectibles. Of course, you want to go to a diecast auction, that's the place to go. Get some great deals on some killer old school diecasts, some new ones as well. Every Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is their live auction. Go check that out as well. All right, 4 minutes left in practice. So, folks, you know the drill. If you've been with me very long at all, we're going to get ready to go to our national anthem here in just a moment. And when we come back, it's going to be qualifying time at the Tricky Triangle here at Pocono International Speedway. All right, folks, back here with you from Pocono, Pennsylvania. As these guys get ready to go green up flag racing here in just a moment. Cody Smith, right now the fastest car in practice in that number 7 machine out there on a track right now. One more look here as we get ready to go racing here in just a moment. We'll take one more glimpse at our point standings as they came into the night. Again, the front three locked in on wins to the chase. And I tell you what, Cody Smith, I'm pretty sure would love to get that machine up there and get locked in as well, as he's right now in the 10th coming into the night. So a win again, and you're into the chase format here in the iRacing East Series Hurricane Media Cup Series, and checkered flag out on qualifying, which means it is, or checkered flag out on practice, which means it is qualifying time. Track is open. Let's get ready to turn them loose here in just a moment. They got 4 minutes to turn a qualifying time. Let's see if everybody can get up there and get started here in just a moment. And let's go with, take a look at Brody Smith in this number 4 machine at the end of pit road. Still sitting at their end there. Greg as well. He's not moved. Let's see if we can find the number 7 machine. That's Cody Smith. Fastest car in practice, not moving as well. Ryan out here on track as he loaded force. There it goes, Mr. Ryan Keller there in that number 93 machine out on track, working his way through the tunnel turn. They get pretty flat out here, even though the track's pretty hot today. That will play a factor as they work their way through the tunnel. There's Jeffrey in the 24 working his way through the tunnel turn as well. Of course, that bottled up podcast machine. Beautiful looking race car. Big thank you to Bottled Up Podcast for coming on board with the iRacing East Series Hurricane Media Cup Series as he works his way into turn number 1. 3 minutes remaining here at Pocono. And through the tunnel, watch this Bottled Up Podcast machine headed for turn number 3 here at the Pocono Motor Speedway. In the turn number 3, he'll arc that car down to the bottom. Harrison Chandler to the top of the board. Taylor Ashley second. Now Chris there in the 3 machine. He'll top the board, 51.9. Where will the 24 come in here? And Jeffrey right around at that 6th position. Everybody is just kind of working their way around here. The 7 machine, who was fastest in practice, still not turned a lap, and I don't think he's going to here. He may stay on pit road. Bailey to the top of the board in the 39 machine with a 51.720. That Monster Energy number 39. The 3 that are locked into the chase coming in tonight, they do still have things to go out here and race for. You can get some extra points for round number 1 of the chase to carry over when we get there later in the year. Of course, we got 2 great weeks coming up here, Pocono, and then we had a Watkins Glen here in 1 week. 2 great weeks for somebody to come out there and steal one away. You're looking at Kinsler up to 3rd in the 01 machine. But right now, Bailey with that 1st position locked in. And man, I'm really surprised that the 7 machine hasn't rolled. I'm not seeing him on the board anywhere. Cody Smith, not sure what he is attempting. If he's gonna, there he is. He's got 1 minute remaining. He crosses the stripe. This will be his warm-up lap. Now, he was at the top of the board there in practice. I don't know about the strategy of a one-and-done situation. He'll roll through turn at number 1. Got 50 seconds remaining. Not going to have time for 2 laps. So he's got to hit his marks perfectly. You'll see him come into frame down the back straightaway, heading towards the tunnel in that number 7 Ford Mustang. Again, could be a big night for Cody if he can walk into the chase with a race win out of the tunnel turn, headed for turn number 3. We will see here. Nice and easy does it. Bailey on top of the board with a 51.7. Oh no! Cody into the outside wall. That's going to disallow his lap, and he's not going to have time to come back around. And that's going to get Bailey your pole here tonight in that 39 machine. Great job, Bailey in the 39 with the pole here this evening. And we'll get ready to take you through your slide job sales starting lineup. All right, as we're all on the pit road, let's take a look at your slide job sales. starting a lineup. Bailey there in that number 39 machine starts P1. Jack in P number 2. P3 Chris, P4 Brody. P number 5, that's going to be Chris there in the number 3 machine. Nick Kinsler 6. 7th Greg. Adam Westroad starts 8th here tonight outside row 4. Inside row number 5 is Timothy Jenkins. Will in the number 37 machine starts P10. Patrick Gasper. 11th Harrison Chandler. 12th 13th Clinton Collins. Tyler Ashley 14th. Jeffrey back there in 15th. 16th Z Sean. 17th is Ryan Keller. 18th Paul. 19th is going to go to Kenneth. Cody Smith. Or 19th Kenneth. 20th Cody Smith in the 7th. Look for him to come to the top of the board. He was your fastest car in practice. 11th Travis Rucker. And, 21st in the inside 11th row, 21st Travis Rucker, Ryan Decker 22nd, Jeff Price 23rd, Mike 24th, Hunter back here 25th, Brandon Puffenberg 26th, and Jason Papp in the one machine first 7th. All right, let's take a look at your track facts for Pocono International. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't realize I had my. I only got the phone on vibrate. Rip. Anyway, let's get ready to look at the track facts here at Pocono. We get ready to go green flag racing here in a minute. 3 turns, 2.5 mile road course here tonight. We're running 60 laps. I think up the race week by 5 laps. That puts us 150 miles. Track temp 112 degrees. Air temp 75 and 6 mile an hour. Wind speed out of the south. Now that 5 laps. That's about 10 or so miles. A little more than that difference. So you're going to have to watch out on fuel. Come in prepared for 55. Now you're going 60. So keep that in mind. Alright, folks. Well, out of turn at number 1, they will go. Keep in mind, no turn 4 here at Pocono. They're trying to get caught up behind the pace cars. Take them just a minute here. Try to get caught up to Bailey. And that 39 leading the field. And that Monster Energy number 39 behind the iRacing pace car. Lights are now off that pace car. We're going to go green at Pocono this time by. Well, as everybody's getting ready to go green at Flag Racing here from Pocono International Speedway out of turn number 3. Here they go. The iRacing pace car makes that hard turn to pit road. And the lights are off. And green is out at Pocono International Speedway for the iRacing East Series Hurricane Media Cup Series. Here we go into turn number 1. Oh, 3, 4 wide back in the pack. Just what we expected to battle right now for about 3rd. Easy does it, boys, as you're battling up into turn number 1. 39 on the bottom. Bailey trying to hang on. He's got the 4 right there with him on the high side. Keep in mind, as we're headed towards the tunnel turn, you want to try to get single file here before you get in the tunnel. Here we go. Double file through the tunnel. Everybody's going to have to be really careful. No backup cars out there. We got trouble back in the pack. Cody Smith's going to come through in the 7th. He's going to get involved. Wow. Cody messed up the qualifying lap, and as we come back to cover the wreck, the fastest car in practice into the outside wall early as they stacked them up off the tunnel. Go back and take a look at it. The 83's in trouble. There's nowhere 4 to 7 to go. See up in front of them, they're wrecking. The 83's is going to come back across the racetrack. Oh, Cody, nowhere to go. Man, oh man. So your fastest car from practice. Torn up here on lap number 1. And man, let's see if we can get a word with Mr. Cody here in a moment. Hey, Cody, it's Matt down here in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got a copy. How you doing?
I'm doing good, buddy. Well, you was fastest in practice. You had a little problem there on your qualifying lap. Now, lap one of the race, talk me through it. Did you come through nowhere really for you to go in that number 7 machine?
Oh, I had plenty of space to go. There was a whole racetrack as they're spinning down to the inside, but Tyler Ashley can't hold a brake pedal, so I'm pretty upset right now.
Alrighty, just one of them things where you didn't expect the car to roll back across in front of you there.
Yeah, I got to come in and check the damage and see where we're at. No engine damage, so I'll see how competitive I am.
Alrighty, man. Well, the best of luck to you going forward here in this number 7 Ford Mustang, buddy.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you, Cody.
Thank you.
Get you. Well, let's see. Only fair that we pull Mr. Tyler Ashley down if we can find him. Yeah, I don't see him in here anywhere. Well, yellow flag, and Cody there visibly upset. Felt like Ashley didn't hold his brake. Well, we're going to go back and take one more look at it here. Feel like if the guy's going to call him out, then he should have the opportunity to maybe defend himself here a little bit. All right, let's take a look here. There's Tyler there. And you see going into the corner, this is the wreck that brought out the caution. Tyler's on the bottom. Slides up, runs out of room. Yeah, I don't know that Tyler could have done anything differently there. I think he was on the brake, but and that car had a lot of momentum behind it. But nevertheless, yellow flag on the racetrack. You guys can make your own judgments there. The yellow flag back on the racetrack here at 3 laps in. Well, a light's still on the pace car. We're going to go to a quick commercial break here on Extreme Sim TV, and we'll be back here at Pocono in a moment. All right, folks, we're back here coming through turn at number 4, getting ready to go back green flag racing here at Pocono. Right now, Mr. Bailey started on pole. He's going to lead them back down here in that Monster Energy number 39 machine. And green flag is back in the air. We're back racing here at Pocono. Well, let's see here. Get your ticker up as I head into turn number 1. Bailey's going to start to inch away. Here we go through turn number 1. Bailey will get clear. We see them bouncing off the wall there out of turn number 2. Or turn number 1 there. Steven headed for turn 2. King, you got to be careful. Look at the inside line there. Easing their way through 6 laps complete of 60 here at Pocono International Speedway. There's a 6 machine easing his way by us. We got a car there blinking. Chris there in the 6, eases by the 2nd. Taking the 1 to 3rd. The 2 machine of Zach back to 4th. Brody Smith 5th. Greg 6th. And Chris in 7th. That's how they run there during the first lap. Here comes a 3 of Chris to the high side of the 12, looking for the spot. Greg trying to hang on there. 7 out of 60 in the books here already. Oh no! Oh, hang on to it. What a save out of 3 machine. You see slight contact. He goes up the racetrack. He hangs on to it. He's going to lose a ton of spots, but that's better than tearing the car up. And that's going to drop him back quite a ways there in that 3. Heading for the tunnel turn. Be careful. Not a lot of room there. Got a little bit of damage on the left front contact. You'll have to get that worked on. But that could have been a lot worse than it was. And there we go. Back up front here, Chris Worley trying to run down Bailey right now, 18 seconds back. This is that number 6 machine. As you may hear Miss Raven there in the background. He is awake and kicking now. Checking out the race here at Pocono. Bailey in the 39 leads the way. Has led every lap so far. 8 out of 60 complete. Back there in 3rd. He's got all kinds of pressure behind him. That's Nick, Brody, Ryan, Patrick, Chris. On right there pretty much in a little tight line. Brody Smith back here in the 4 ended that one up as well. Tyler Ashley officially retired from this race today. Well, here we go. Everybody's starting to, you see the battle there between the 01 and the 2. See it right up there, Nick. Oh, easy to slide around the 2 machine. Good job there, Nick. Oh, hang on, guys. Slipping and sliding at Pocono here tonight. The racetrack's hot. Everybody's slipping and sliding around, trying to hang on to it. Hang on to it. Nick right now in P3. Chris there in 2nd. And Bailey leads the way. Brody Smith right now in 4th. Now back to 5th behind the 2 machine. Right there, Ryan Decker there as well. 10 out of 60 in the books here. Everybody back down the back straightaway once again. And a good little battle there. The 3 machine, we've seen him involved in the incident earlier. He's got some left front damage on that 3 Goodwrench Chevrolet, but he's able to fight back through. He's got the Pepsi number 86 machine right there, a couple of cars behind him. 10 out of 60 complete. Now everything is starting to fall in line here. Lead the two leaders, Chris up there, Nick third, Brody fourth. Brody trying to hang on. Brody Smith trying to hang on to that fourth position. 11 out of 60 already in the books. And we got trouble way back in the pack. I believe that's going to be Wheel Around in a 37. Go back and take a look at it here. And let's go see. Let's indeed take a look. Come out of the corner, gets up into the outside wall. We've seen that many times here. He locks it down, keeps it off the wall, but he's still going to bring the yellow out. 11 out of 60 complete yellow flag on the racetrack. Well, I bet you dollars to donuts that we're going to see people hit pit road at this time as they come back around behind the iRacing pace car. That Monster Energy Chevrolet. Of course, next week we head to Watkins Glen. Big shout out to, I believe that's the chat there. The way they cut through the footage is hilarious, but also kind of better than real NASCAR. I'm not going to say it's better than real NASCAR. I appreciate the comment, but I don't think it's better than real NASCAR. But do the best I can with what I got to work with, man, and I appreciate your comments. I appreciate you coming in to watch, man. They're back under yellow here at Pocono International Speedway. All right, everybody heads down pit road. 12 in the books. Doesn't look like anybody. Well, one car, Ryan Decker's going to stay out. Everybody else is going to head to pit road. 4 fresh tires of fuel coming their way. Ryan Decker running a little bit different strategy. He's got 10 on his laps. It looks laps on his tires. Pap as well. Jason Pap's going to stay out now. One Monster Energy playing a little different strategy as well. As we're almost 15 in, so we're halfway to halfway, if that makes sense. So these guys are knocking it down here in the Pocono 150, here in the Pocono Mountains. Of course, we make the trip up to Watkins Glen, New York next week here on Extreme Sim TV. Looking forward to that one. Well, folks, what are y'all thinking of the racing here so far in the Pocono Mountains? Here on the iRacing East Series Hurricane Media Cup Series. I think it's been a pretty good race here so far tonight. 14 out of 60 complete. Chris Worley now up front as Jason Papp and Ryan Decker did go ahead and bring their cars to pit road. They stayed out an extra couple of laps, get a couple more laps of fuel. Well, getting ready to go green here in just one moment on the iRacing race car. Well, lights are off, and we will get ready to turn them back loose here at Pocono here in just one moment. Mr. Corley out front, Nick Kinsler second, and Zach there third, and Brody runs fourth. That'll be your restart lineup here when we get ready to go back green flag racing from Pocono. Double foul for this restart. 15 complete out of the 60 here today. Again, we had a couple of cautions here early. One earlier on, we had a car get turned around at a turn number one, your fastest car in practice. Ended up caught up in that one. This most recent one, our car, same thing, up into the outside wall. He gets turned around, and luckily didn't really collect anybody else, but it did bring out the yellow. Lights off on the pace car once. Well, here we go, getting ready to go green here. 15 out of 60 in the books. Pace car off. Holy crap, that was like a rocket ship. Went off the racetrack. Green flag is out. Everybody falling in double wide. You see this package come into effect on the restart. One car down low on the apron. He'll make it 2 and 3 wide. About 4 wide, bit deeper in the pack. They'll get it worked out as they head to 1. Worley to the bottom of the racetrack. Throws a little bit of a block there. Able to hang on to the race lead. The 01 machine up there as well. We're back full speed racing. Here's Zach back in the pack as well. Cars bouncing around back in the pack. Here comes the 01 to the bottom of the racetrack. Nick Kinsler going for the race lead. Into the turn. He'll see if he can pull it off. He does. He'll spot up. He's going to get followed by Zach there. Zach in the 2 machine. And following through as well. The 4 right there. The 86 trying to work his way up in that Pepsi machine. The 2 up to second. Oh, look at the crossover there out of turn number 2. And you'll see these two get sideways, stall out a little bit. Watch the 4 as he gets a big pull down the front straightaway. Those 2 cars in front of him side by side. And in the 1, everybody does a really reasonable job. Not really causing too big of an issue. Oh, we got a car bouncing it off the outside wall. He'll keep it straight, though. No big issue there. Yellow flag on the racetrack, though. And Jason Papp back here as the yellow flag is back out. And that looks like that's going to be the 3 machine he goes around. Take a look here. He just gets through. I thought he may have saved it, but he didn't. We seen 2 cars get in the wall there, and his car hard into the inside wall. That's pretty much going to end the day for Chris. A lot of front end damage on that number 3 Chevrolet, a good ranch machine, and that's going to bring it back to yellow here. Windows. Why? Hang on, folks. Sorry about that, folks. Windows doing its thing. All right, guys. I'm going to take a quick commercial break here. We're under yellow here at Pocono. Alrighty, folks, you've seen the green flag wave. There, Nick Kinsler out front with a big challenge there from the 6 machine. Going to be Chris right there with him as they work their way through the tunnel here. 22 going to be in the books this time by 22 laps complete here from Pocono, Pennsylvania. And I tell you what a pretty good race we've seen so far. A couple of incidents. Nevertheless, a good race. Nick, though, inching away. And a nice run there for Nick. And that 01 machine. Inch by inch by inch, pulling away in that 01. Right now, Chris Worley falling back there in a second position. 23 of 60 complete here tonight. Everybody else kind of falling in line back through there. You see a little bit of movement way back deep in the pack. Around there is the 7 who ended up in it early, right behind the battle with the 37, 3 wide out of turn number 2. That's not going to work. Be careful, boys. You're going to tear up a race car here if you're not careful. 3 wide here out of turn number 2 just normally does not work. And nearly an incident there out of turn 2. They get it figured out. You see the 7 still pretty competitive, but he does have some damage. And I do feel like the damage is holding him back. If he didn't have that damage, I think he'd be up closer to the pack, front of the pack. And still last of the field right now. 25 out of 60 going to be in the books this time by. Again, the race originally scheduled for 55 laps. Got the bump up to 60 here at Pocono. Now everybody about 6 laps on the stint there. Ryan Decker back there at 11 laps. Ryan no falling back through the field. Still early, pretty early on, about halfway through here. There he starts the second half of this race here in a few laps. And right now we see Nick starting to pull away from Chris. Now I think the 7 had something for Chris up to the point that for Nick up to the point when he got the damage that you see on that incident. And now I'm not 100% sure 7's got anything for these guys up in the front of the pack. Probably just trying to salvage the day the best he can right now at Pocono. Nick pulls away, Chris second, Connor third. Connor, good run for him, working his way up into number 3. Oh, Connor right there in the midst of this 3-car battle. Third right now, closest battle on the racetrack is between these 3 as they work their way out of the tunnel. Look, anybody in the comment section that's free to comment. We got trouble right behind them, looks like. Somebody may have gotten the outside fence. Ryan Decker falling back, looked like. 27 out of 60. You see the 3 or the 10 machine back here as well. Oh, the 10 tie up against the outside wall. Of course, tomorrow night here, the Roaring Thunder Cup Series will come back here to Pocono tomorrow evening. And yellow on the speedway. And it looks like that is going to get Kenneth in trouble here. Take a look at it. Oh, just in the outside wall. Oh, big impact into the bottom. That brings out the yellow once again, 27 out of 60. So what this is going to do with this yellow and Chris out front, this is going to split this race pretty much in half. We're at the halfway point here. So the halfway point of this one, 28 out of 60. How many people in the comment section plan on watching the Dirt Derby this weekend at Eldora? And we will do some interviews of this yellow as soon as the yellow, as soon as pit road's open, everybody gets to pit road. We don't want to. We don't want to interrupt that. As everybody heads out of turn number 4, we'll see those pit road should be open here for your leaders, and Chris brings them down. Still don't think they can make it all the way from here. It's going to be about a 28 lap run. I think they'll have to make one more pit stop. Everybody nevertheless on the pit road. And nice and easy, doesn't it? You see Jason, though. Jason's staying out, taking that extra couple of laps. Playing the fuel game there. Everybody on the pit road, though. And off pit road, they do come. All right. Well, let's see if we can get a word with Chris there into that number 6 machine in just a moment. Let's see if we can find Mr. Chris. There he is. Won't let me move Mr. Chris. Whatever reason. Hang on just a second, folks. Hey, Chris, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got me, brother?
Matt, how you doing, man?
Doing good, bud. Well, that number 6 machine looked pretty strong out front there for a while, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. It sure is. Right now, I'm just trying to take it easy. Was hoping we'd get more green flag runs so I could save these tires and hopefully beat them on the line. But right now, it really don't look like that. Keep getting wreck after wreck, so I guess I'm gonna have to start pushing it. Especially that 39 car behind me. He's real fast, as always. So hoping me and my teammate, the one car, can get out of here and make a move and put some time between us, or between the rest of the field.
Yeah, with this most recent yellow, you're looking right about halfway now. This race is definitely turning into a sprint race the further we go along.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's going to come down to even green-white checkers. So my goal right now is just to keep this car clean, keep it running fast, and hopefully everything will go.
For sure. Well, best of luck to you there, man.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. Hope you're having fun in the booth.
Oh, for sure, as always. And the new broadcast partner, before I let you go, she said, "Roof, roof, roof, bark, bark. Good luck." That's the best imitation I've got of a Labrador Retriever lab.
All
There,
right.
there you go. That's the best one I got.
Tell her rough,
Yeah. He said, "Roof, roof, back." All right. See you later, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, getting ready to go back to Green Up Flag Racing here in just a few moments. And while they're out on the pace car, that means a green flag as this time by. Well, we will see if Chris can get that car back up out front. Right now, he's got a teammate there to work with, and that 01 out the front right now. Getting ready to go back Green Flag Racing here in just a moment. Folks, I'm going to mute my mic for a moment, but I'll be right back with you here on Extreme Sim TV. All right, when we take the green flag, this time 29 laps to go here from Pocono International Speedway. Well, that's off on that iRacing Ford Mustang pace car, bringing them out of turn number 4. We'll see them jet to the bottom of the racetrack. And green, 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 green. We're rolling again at Pocono. You see the 2 car dive out of line. He immediately goes to the bottom. That's your pole sitter, Bailey, there in the 39. Trying to hold him back there. Can't do it as of yet. We're going to be 3 wide to turn 1 now. They all dive back in line. Hick tries to pull away in the 01 into turn number 1. Bailey's car gets loose. We get a car up in the outside wall. He'll hang on to it out of turn 2. Now, here they come, thundering down the back straightaway. The 6 all over the back of his teammate, giving him a little shove into 1, into 2. Not going to work. Bailey's going to slide through in the 39. Move Bailey to 2nd. Chris falling back now to 3rd. He's got competition to the bottom. The 2 machine down there running the low lane, trying to make it work, trying to take away the 3rd position. Not going to happen. They're going to be double file down the front straightaway. Now you'll see both cars die out as they head down the front straightaway. Both cars now pushing through the air, side by side. You know, broadcast partner, you're supposed to help me call this. Just sitting there looking at the TV doesn't help me call anything. You know, a little animation would help. What do you think? You think the broadcast partner, otherwise known as Raven, is the most boring broadcast partner ever? He doesn't say anything. She doesn't bark. She don't get excited. She's just waiting there playing with her toy. But never mind. Back at it right now. Chris trying to hang on in 3rd. 4th right now, the 2 machine of Mr. Zach. Zach trying to put the pressure out of turn 3. Down the front straightaway, putting 33 in the books this time by. Time running out here at Pocono Speedway for the iRacing East Series, Hurricane Media Cup Series. Right now, the 0-1 and Nick pulling away inch by inch. Bailey right now in the 39 right there behind him. And yellow flag on the racetrack. Once again, we're going to try to get you a car number. Oh, man. Deshaun back here in trouble in the 10. That's pretty much going to end his day. 3 wide. Ooh, he just wasn't clear. Tried to come up. Okay, don't it. Blame it on the spotter. Man. Just wasn't clear. Tried to slide up. He gets turned into the outside wall. See if we can get a word with Deshaun here in a moment. Here on Extreme Sim TV. Yellow flag back on the racetrack. 26 to go here at Pocono. Deshaun out of that JD Motorsports camp. Let's see if we can get a word with him here. Hey, buddy, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Can you repeat that, sir?
Oh, you're fine, buddy. You got a copy on me? Let him get to pit road here. Out of turn 3 here. We'll let
I
him
can't hear you, Adam. You're lagging.
All right. Let's see here. We'll try it one more time here in a moment. Well, he ended up tore up race car there. See if we can grab somebody else. Oh, Dipstick Racing. Oh, Jason. Let's see what he's up to. All right. Hey, Jason. It's Matt up here in the booth. You got me, brother?
Gotcha.
Well, you're playing an interesting strategy, buddy. Every time I see a yellow, you're keeping that one car out an extra lap, picking up an extra lap before you bring it down pit road. What's the thinking?
Well, I was hoping that it was going to become a fuel mileage race, and I would have an extra lap or two of fuel than everybody else. But with all the cautions, it doesn't seem to be like it's going to work out that way.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's going to become a sprint race here before long.
Yeah, I'm having fun. I haven't raced on this track a whole lot, so I've been getting some experience and just trying to stay out of trouble. And I'm honestly hoping for a top 15.
Well, for sure. It's been an interesting night at Pocono. I'm here to tell you it's been a fun one out there tonight.
Yeah, it's been fun. A lot of guys are being pretty aggressive. It just kind of got to settle down a little bit and realize that it's a long race.
Kim Thorwell, I see you coming on the front straightaway. I'm going to let you go here. That way you can focus on your pit stop. Good luck to you, Jason.
All right, thank you.
There we go. Mr. Jason heads to pit road. Let's grab the 0-1 and see if he's got a word for it. Oh, Nick. Hey, Nick, buddy, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Yes, sir.
Well, you got that number 0-1 machine out front for you guys. And JD Motorsports, pretty good night here. You just had one of your teammates there smack the outside wall. But overall, a good night for JD Motorsports.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty interesting view up here leading this thing, but I gotta make pit calls just to get this lead. I don't think I have the raw speed after like 2, 3 laps as we seen last run and the run before that. But other than that, I think it's pretty.
Yeah, for sure. That 01, you got it out front. It's turning more into a sprint race. Track position is going to be more important, so you never know.
Yep.
And you might want to tell your teammate there in the 10 machine, y'all might want to do like a spotter split on the team or something.
All right.
All
Yeah, I
right.
think that would help either me or Chris, one of us.
Yeah, he come up and he was just about clear, but he wasn't totally clear. And I was like, yep, the spotter was asleep on the spotter stand. Alrighty, buddy. Well, have fun out there, man.
For you two.
All right, that's JD Motorsports. Let's see if we can grab one more interview here. Oh, well, we're not going to have time. Lights off on the pace car. We'll get ready to go back green here in just a moment. And we will send them back loose here in just a moment here. 38 out of 60 laps complete on the evening. Here at Pocono, Pennsylvania. Through the tunnel, getting ready to go back green here in just a moment. Here we go. Out of turn number 4, get ready to wave the green once again. 38 out of 60 complete. Still go green. 22 laps to go. Green flag in the air once again. Pick again with Bailey to his back bumper. Those two trying to hold the inside line together. Everybody getting back up to speed. 22 laps to go here at Pocono. Here tonight up in the Pocono Mountains. Oh, a little contact deep in the field. And we got them stacking up already. Looks like they're going to hang on to it. No yellow here. Oh, in trouble out of turn number 2. The 2 machine, all kinds of out of shape. And what a save. But they're wrecking behind them. We're going to stack them all up down the back straightaway. Yellow flag is out once again. Holy macaronis, man. Yellow flag is out. That was hectic. Cody Smith got turned around. Man, go back and take a look here. There's the 2 getting stacked up. Cody gets stacked up. He gets out of the gas. Gets down there on the bumps. Nothing he can do tonight. Team nowhere to go. He's pretty much done for the evening. Brandon and Cody both severe damage after that one. Put the yellow flag back out. 21 laps to go. We're going to be under 20 to go when we go back green this time by. Alright guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back. All right, guys, we're back. Green flag race with Nick on the bottom. He's got Bailey to the outside. They make contact. Hello, trouble in the back straightaway. More cars around. That's immediately going to display the yellow flag once again. As they stack them up at a turn number 2, yellow flag back on the racetrack. And it looks like Greg may have been involved in that one. They come out of turn number 2, see Greg on the bottom there. Nowhere for him to go. Hard impact into the inside wall. Yellow flag back out on the speedway. Still early on into this one. Let's see if we can grab an interview right quick with Mr. Greg. As Discord's messed up on us, we got to get Discord right quick. Yellow flag back out, not missing anything on the racetrack. So let's see. See if we can get a hold of Greg here as he's on pit road back here live. So about that, Discord kind of messed up on us. We got it fixed there. Yellow flag back out here, and Greg in that 12 machine. We can go get a word with him. Man, these guys just can't catch a break tonight. Get Greg down here in 12. Into the booth with us. Hey, Greg, it's Matt down in the booth. You got me, brother? Not the night you wanted, buddy. Well, this has not exactly been the race that we all anticipated it being. We anticipated fuel mileage. I know quite a few of us did, but not what this has turned into tonight. Not at all, bud. Well, on the broad side, we head to Watkins Glen next. All right, bud. Well, best of luck going to New York next. All right, buddy. Better luck next time, my man. All right, guys. That was Greg, the driver of that number 12 machine, who just ended up in that incident. And we will get them going here in just a moment. Well, everybody's trying to hang in there. Right now, Jeffrey is at second. Let's see if we can get Mr. Jeff down here. Here in just a moment. As long as we're not going green, we'll wait to see. And lights are still on the pace car, so we'll grab Jeff down here. Hey Jeff, it's Matt down in the booth. You got a copy, buddy? Well, your teammate had some bad luck there, but you're sitting there in a P2. So what can you do with that number 24 machine here tonight, buddy? Well, that's the best plan you have here. This is pretty much turned into a sprint race at this point. Alrighty, before I let you go, you want to say anything about your sponsor there on that race car? Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you at the end of this one, man. And after this race, I'm gonna go listen to the podcast. Apparently, thank you, sir. A lot of work. All right, buddy. Well, best of luck, buddy. There you have it. Well, we're gonna get ready to go to green here. Laps off on the iRacing pace car. It'll be 13 laps to go. Boom. Oh no, Greg, really? Let me go check. I may have made a oops. We'll have to redo the interview. If I did, I'll redo one with him. That would be my fault, Greg. I apologize, buddy. That was a oopsie on my end. But we'll get another interview with him here in a moment. You can say, okay, Greg, and everybody in chat, just say rip to the broadcast. That is the first time I've ever done that. I normally have the Discord audio muted and got to unmute it. Rip. Sorry about that, folks. We'll get some of these interviews redone here in a moment. "13 laps to go. Will be 12 when we go green here. Looks like we're going to go double or single file. Old school style here to get them back going here in just a moment. And green flag in a minute. Green flag back in the air. 13 left to go. They stack up on the restart. Bunch of bumping and banging. They'll get it straightened out. 12 to go across the stripe. And Bailey out front was your pole sitter here tonight. Now he's leading away late in this one, trying to hang on. Yellow flag already out. We had trouble from the stack up. Ah, 96 of Ryan Decker into the inside. Wallet brought the yellow back out, and we stacked most of them up here. Take a look at it. 12 to go. Yellow flag back in the air. And the 4 gets sideways, and the 1's involved in the 1993. It's a junkyard down here on the front straightaway. What this will give us an opportunity to do, once we get them all lined back up, we'll see if we can get our buddy back down here. Once we get them caught back up, we'll be under 10 laps to go. And once we do get them caught back, I think what we'll do is try to interview Jeffrey. To go this time. Wait, this one. We'll wait to see if Jeffrey's going to come down to pit road. Before we pull anybody. All right, let's see if we can grab an interview here right real quick. One time with Jeffrey. As they work their way out of turn 2, and I'll make sure my audio's fixed. Don't want that to happen again. Turn him up. Hey Jeff, it's Matt down in the booth again. You got me?
I got you, buddy. How's it going?
Going good. Well, coming from the podcast world, you'll understand what happened here. I made an oopsie. I didn't turn on my audio source for the interview, so I figured I'd pull you back down and redo it here. So if you want to tell everybody a little bit about your podcast and what you got going on there, bud.
Well, yeah, no problem at all on that. So, yeah, I don't mind talking about the podcast. I work as a broadcaster at Stafford Motor Speedway. My job is to talk. So, my podcast, I have different guests on, different guests from NASCAR. Last week's episode was an interview I did with Matt DiBenedetto at the track in New Hampshire. We talked about tire compound, the new aero package, what it really feels like in the car for it to be aero-tight, and where he plans on being in the next couple of years, some plans for LFR, and that's been a big talking point this week if you follow Bob Leavine on Twitter. Also, this upcoming week, it's going to be Ross Chastain's post-race victory press conference at Pocono. I was in the media center for that and, recorded most of it, so that's going to be this week's episode. After that, I'm thinking we're going to have Mikey Flynn on. He drives an SK Light over at Stafford Motor Speedway, the number 54. He's almost won 3 races and had all 3 taken away with last lap incidents, so that's someone that is hungry to win and an absolutely great guy to talk to. But I've had other guests on like Derek Cope, Ray Evernham, Jeb Burton, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Corey LaJoy's been on a couple times, Stephen Nasty, all these guys that you've probably heard of if you follow Short Track Racing, Cup. Anthony Alfredo is on there all the time, Christian Eckes, those guys are on there a lot. So if you've got interest in hearing a more personal side of drivers, not just the cookie cutter, well, the car was good this weekend and the car's good this season. I really like my guys. If you're looking for more of a personal talk with the drivers, then this is the place to go. It's Bottled Up at Bottled Up Radio on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. Any way you can get in contact with me, do it. I'm available anywhere you get your podcast. iTunes, Google Music, Spotify, TuneIn, Pandora, anywhere that you get a podcast, Bottled Up is on there. It's a great program that's a labor of love, and I might be a little biased, but I know a lot of work goes into it, and it's a great program that I try and put out every week. So we've got a great listener base. We've got paint schemes made by Midwest Motor Custom. So you're watching iRacing. If you want a bottled up paint scheme similar to the one I'm running right now with your name over the door, you can get some design tweaks on it. Head on over to Midwest Motor Customs on Facebook. They help us out a ton. They'll make you a paint scheme, low price, usually between $10 and $15, which if you know paint schemes, that is dirt cheap. So
yep, for sure.
Yeah, and he does a great job. He makes all my paint schemes. And yeah, I guess the plan for this race, like I said earlier, was just try and get to victory lane. We're going to a double file restart here. Bailey's a tough guy to beat, and I know 10th place on back has fresh tires, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a war of attrition, but if we make it to the end here, I think this 24 machine's got what's in it.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you. And just so you know, don't leave after the broadcast. I actually want to talk to you about something
All
super
right.
secret.
Oh, super secret. I like it. I've got a couple other sponsors I feel I should shout out as well. Greystone Inc. They help me out a ton with my real life racing team. Same thing with Martin Vintage. Those guys are with custom produced shirts. Those guys are awesome. Love them to death. Black Sheep on social media at Black Sheep 99. They are awesome guys over there. And I want to give a shout out to the Valise Auto Group. Their IT department is second to none. They're just a great group of guys over there, and that's where I'll be tomorrow. Is working on computers and all that, so it's never a dull moment. I race every night and work every day.
All right, buddy. Well, the best of luck to you.
Thank you. Going to be a great race to watch till the end. I'll see you in Victory Lane.
See you there, my man.
10-4. Have a good one.
All right, folks. There you had it. See, that's what professionals, when they're doing their interview. He's got it down pat. I need to go to school of interviews with him. All right, let's get ready to go back. Green flag racing here in just a moment. Seven laps to go here at Pocono to end it off here tonight. 7 more trips around Pocono Motor Speedway. Here we go. 7 or 6 to go at the line. We'll get ready to turn them back loose just after 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the East Coast. Green flag is going to be displayed. 6 to go at the line. Bailey on the bottom. Green is out. Everybody right one behind the other. Push from the 6 machine to the 24. And that 24 is going to have to get some momentum there on the outside. He ain't going to the top line. Next time by, we'll see 5 laps to go. Bailey trying to hang on. But here there comes a 24 machine. Watch out. That corner going to get tight. As they're wrecking behind them, that's going to be a yellow for sure. Yellow flag is out, and they wreck behind them. Let's go. Yellow is out. Oh, the 93, I think, was involved. This may actually put us into overtime. You see right there, the wrecking the 2 up front most of the night. Oh, the 02 wrecked as well. Well, yellow flag back out on the speedway. And Bailey's still up front, just trying to hang on in front of the 24. And folks, I'm going to step away, but when we come back, it's going to be a green, white, checkered finish here from Pocono. All right, here we go. Coming to 2 laps to go. Bailey out there getting ready for a shootout. Here at Pocono, he won the pole here this evening. Can he hang on to wrap it up here? As they exit turn number 4, and the light should dissipate on the iRacing police car. And we will get the green flag with a green and white checkered finish. All right, 2 laps to go. It'll be a green and white check. And here we go out of turn 4, lights off on the police car. And green, and one more time. The 6 right there with Bailey. Here we go into turn number 1. That's saying final lap, but I'm pretty sure we're under checkered rules here. Into turn number 1. And look at Bailey out front trying to hang on. He's got a little pressure behind him. Right now, the 24 right there, but he is falling back little by little. One lap to go for Bailey. Bailey out front. Right now, he's got Chris trying to run him down in the 6 machine. He started on pole here tonight, that Monster Energy Chevrolet. Now just a few corners away from walking away with a race win here tonight out of turn number 1. Bailey stretches it out a little bit more. Chris trying to close the gap. Chris Worley in the 6 machine now. Looks to be about 4/10 of a second back through the tunnel. Not going to be close enough as long as Bailey holds it together. Into turn number 3 or the final time. Bailey starts on pole here tonight, and he's going to come off of turn number 4. He'll see the checkered flag wave. He'll win the iRacing East Series Hurricane Media Cup Series Pocono 150. Congratulations to Bailey. But he makes it across the stripe. Chris second. Jeffrey comes home at third. And folks, will have your post-race interview here in a moment. All right, let's see if we can get a hold of Mr. Bailey, your winner here tonight. Hey, Bailey, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy? Wait on it. Let's hold over here. Hey, Bailey, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy of it, brother? Well, we were trying to get Bailey here. Grab a Chris. Hey, Chris, it's Matt down here in the booth. You got a copy of it, brother?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Oh, not much, buddy. You bring her home second here tonight.
Say that again?
You bring her home second here tonight, my friend.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy end. We had a lot of cautions this race, a lot of wrecks. I'm just glad I was able to stay towards the front. We got checked up on a couple of those restarts, especially that single file restart. I got rear-ended. Somebody pushed the 7 in the back. Hey, Matt, what's going on?
Good job there, man. I tell you what, y'all really got stacked up there a couple of times.
Hey, Matt, you got the 6 car here.
Yeah, got me. Yeah, I got you. You got a copy on me? I think Discord's giving us problems here. Hang on a minute, brother.
No problem.
I think it may be Discord. All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, brother. Well, y'all got stacked up there on the restart quite a few times, but you managed to hang on to it.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah, the 6 car ran really nice for us tonight. I like to thank the Plan B Sales, Hurricane Media, Midwest Motor Customs. I hate if I'm forgetting anyone. Putting on a good show for us. There's a lot of pacing laps. We didn't get to do as much racing as I liked, but I was able to stay up front and get second place out of it, so I'm pretty happy about it. I also like to thank my teammates, Deshaun and Nick, and the 01 and the 10 car.
For sure. Everybody did a pretty good job. Yeah, we had some yellows, but it was a good race overall, man. That you bring her home second here tonight. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. This is one of my best tracks, so I'm glad to get second place at the end of the night.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on Pete.
Thank you, Matt. You have a good night.
All right, let's see if we can get Bailey back down here. Hey, Bailey, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty, man. Will you come home with the win here tonight, brother?
Feels great. It was caution fest, so I wish it could have been green a little more, but thank all the guys at Plan B, Bottled Up, Midwest, Hurricane Media. It was a great race. Wish we could have had a little more green flag, but it was a great car.
Well, nevertheless, you got the win, man. That's going to lock you into the chase for later on in the year.
Yeah, that's good. I wish I could have done it last week, but the problem's the last week. Go in and Watkins Glen and try to get another one.
For sure, going up to the road course next weekend should be a lot of fun, man. Hopefully, you can bring that car or that number 39 machine and get a win there as well.
We hope to be strong. We should be strong.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on the race win here tonight, brother.
Thank you.
And sorry, folks, about the interviews tonight. Discord's being goofy. And let's see if we can get Jeff back down here. Hey, Jeff, you got a copy on me?
10-4, I got you. Good to talk to you again.
Well, you got a top 3 here tonight. Not able to snag the win, but top 3 nonetheless, brother.
Absolutely. Yeah, it would have been nice to get the win, but Bailey was fast and Worrell was just glued to his bumper. Track position is so important here. I had to throw a block on Nick Kessler there. I felt bad about it, but he would have done the same thing to me. But yeah, it was a great run to the end there. Once I was in third place, I knew I'd be able to hold it. I could just get off the corners well, roll through it, and I was able to hold on.
Alrighty, man. Well, P3 here tonight. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, much appreciated.
All right.
It was
it was a great night, man.
Yeah, it really was. I was a little worried. I went a lap down early on. I ducked to the inside on one of the starts to avoid running into the 10. I got black flagged for coming in to serve my penalty. I got hit in the back, and that caused me to speed on pit road. I got bumped and pushed forward, speeding on pit road. Got held for 30 seconds, went a lap down, worked my way back up onto the lead lap, and just drove through the field. It was a good run there at the end. I couldn't be happier with it.
All righty, man. Well, congratulations, brother, on a good run here tonight in that 24 machine, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I just want to say thank you to the league sponsors. They help us out. Plan B Sales, Hurricane Media. Got a shout out, Bottled Up again. Midwest Motor Customs. Without them, there's no way that this league would happen, and I'd have a very boring Monday night.
10-4, brother. Well, congratulations. P number 3, and we'll see you next week in New York, bud.
10-4, you bet. Watkins Glen, we're strong there. This Maconi Motorsports, the 24-12 and the 4, so keep an eye on us for sure.
Oh, for sure, buddy. Well, we'll see you at the Glen, buddy.
I will see you at the Glen.
All right, man. Have a great night, brother.
You as well. Keep up the great work. Loving the broadcast.
Thank you, my man. All right, folks. Let's take a look at your finishing results. Sorry about the interviews there. I believe that was Discord. I'm going to talk to the league about that and see if we can come up with another solution. All right, your unofficial finishing results as follows. Mr. Bailey, your race winner here tonight. Great job. Worley, second. The 24, Jeffrey, third. Cody, fifth. Cody, fourth. And a fifth goes to Mr. Patrick there, was scored in a fifth. Sixth, Kinsler, seventh. Mr. Zach. And eighth goes to Mr. Jennings, ninth, Rucker. And 10th in that 37 machine was Mr. Will. That is your top 10 finishers here tonight. The rest of your finishers will scroll across your screen. Boy, oh boy, what a night it was here at Pocono in the iRacing East Series. Again, huge shout out to the new title sponsor, Hurricane Media, sponsoring this series. And they'll be back in action here with you next week from Watkins Glen. And before we go anywhere, we do want to say thank you to Hurricane Media, along with Midwest Motor Customs and PlanBSales.com as well. You'll pick up some great diecast over there at PlanBSales.com. And last but not least, I bottled up the podcast you heard us talk about tonight. Go give it a listen after the show. But other than that, folks, have you a great evening. We'll be back here tomorrow night with the Roaring Thunder Cup Series here on Extreme Sim TV. But until then, everyone, stay safe. Have a great evening and God bless. So we'll see you in the next one.